More than 8 billion people around the world may not share the same language, but they share one thing in common: a passion for sports. And to serve tens of thousands of people at the same time, humanity has built colossal structures capable of holding from 40,000 to over 80,000 spectators within a single space. Some stadiums cost billions of US dollars. Some use as many as 2,784 illuminated panels, and one was even assembled from exactly 974 shipping containers. Each stadium is a complex technical ecosystem designed to operate flawlessly during just a few peak hours. They represent national ambition, architectural statements, and efforts to adapt to desert climates, ultra-dense cities, or even the freezing waters of the Arctic. In today's video, we will explore the top 7 most extraordinary stadiums, where technology, culture, and human emotion intersect, creating symbols that go far beyond a 90-minute match. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. One of the modern symbols of European football is Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Inaugurated in 2019 in North London with a construction cost of more than £1 billion sterling, the project quickly became a new symbol of English football. Not only is it the home ground of Tottenham, but it is also a new generation entertainment and sports complex, where technology and architecture are pushed to an entirely different standard. With a capacity of 62,850 seats, it is the largest stadium in London, but what is even more notable lies in its spatial structure. The stadium is designed in an asymmetric bowl form, in which the south stand is a massive single-tier structure accommodating 17,500 supporters, the largest in England. The corners are enclosed, and the stands are steep in position close to the pitch, creating a wall of sound that envelops the entire match. Behind its modern appearance is a technical complex operating with precision down to every detail. The natural grass pitch can be retracted and slid beneath the ground, revealing a separate artificial surface for large-scale events. The lighting system, LED screens, stadium-wide Wi-Fi connectivity, and central control systems allow the venue to function as a multi-purpose entertainment hub rather than merely a place for competition. Lusail Iconic Stadium. Amid the desert north of Doha, Lusail Iconic Stadium rises as a colossal structure of steel and golden-tone metal. It is the largest stadium built for the FIFA World Cup 2022 and the venue that hosted the final between Argentina and France. Lusail Iconic Stadium has a capacity of approximately 80,000 seats, with an overall form resembling a massive bowl. The design draws inspiration from traditional Arab craftsmanship, such as decorative bowls and metal lanterns. Its golden exterior shell is composed of interwoven modules that serve both aesthetic purposes and help regulate light and heat under harsh desert climate conditions. Beneath its striking exterior lies a vast structural system. The amount of steel used in the construction would be sufficient to build several large-scale landmark towers, illustrating an engineering scale that far exceeds that of a conventional stadium. Beneath the pitch lies a complex technical infrastructure network that enables the synchronized operation of lighting, sound, broadcasting, and central control systems, all functioning almost invisibly to spectators. More importantly, Lusail was not built as a standalone structure. The stadium stands at the heart of Lusail City, a new urban development gradually taking shape around it, with housing, schools, parks, and public spaces. Lusail Iconic Stadium, therefore, not only brought a World Cup to its conclusion, but also opened a new chapter for a city built from the desert. Al Thumama Stadium. Al Thumama Stadium is one of the most distinctive stadiums of the FIFA World Cup 2022, not because of its size, but because of the unique story it tells about Qatar. Located in the southern part of Doha, the stadium was designed as a cultural symbol, bringing traditional Arab elements into a modern international sports venue. The overall form of Al Thumama Stadium is inspired by the ghafiya, the traditional white fabric cap worn by Arab men beneath the headscarf. The facade, composed of interwoven geometric patterns, carries not only aesthetic and symbolic value, but also an important technical function, providing shade, reducing heat radiation, and supporting natural ventilation under harsh desert climate conditions. It is a clear example of local architecture meeting modern technology. With a capacity of approximately 40,000 seats, the stadium was built to host group stage and knockout matches of the World Cup. However, the role of Al Thumama does not end with the tournament. From the beginning, the project was designed with a post-World Cup scenario in mind. After the tournament, half of the seating will be dismantled, reducing capacity to approximately 20,000 seats, better suited to domestic sporting needs. The surrounding area is planned to become a public park, community spaces, a boutique hotel, and urban amenities. If Lusail represents Qatar's global ambition and scale, Al Thumama Stadium expresses something different, a desire to preserve identity, memory, and local culture within even the most modern architectural works. Allianz Arena. Located in the northern part of the city of Munich, Allianz Arena is one of the most iconic stadiums in Europe. Inaugurated in 2005, the stadium was built at a cost of approximately 340 million euros, and the structure quickly became a new visual symbol of German football thanks to its distinctive design and advanced material technology. The most defining feature of Allianz Arena is its exterior facade composed of 2,784 air-filled ETFE panels, a lightweight yet durable material that allows light to pass through and has self-cleaning properties. The lighting system installed within these air cushions enables the entire stadium to glow in multiple colors, transforming the structure into a vibrant architectural landmark at night. The design was created by the architectural firm Herzog & de Meuron, giving the stadium an appearance completely different from traditional concrete arenas. The stadium has a maximum capacity of approximately 75,000 spectators for domestic matches and about 70,000 seats for international events. The seating bowl is steep and enclosed, allowing sound to reverberate powerfully and creating a distinctive atmosphere during major matches. Beyond football, Allianz Arena also integrates commercial areas, the Bayern Munich Museum, restaurants, and visitor spaces, making it a year-round destination rather than a venue used only on match days. The city of Munich invested significantly in expanding the U6 underground line and upgrading surrounding road infrastructure to accommodate large spectator flows. The stadium has hosted major events such as matches during the 2006 FIFA World Cup, the 2012 UEFA Champions League final, and European Championship tournaments. Stadium 974. In Doha, steel blocks that once crossed oceans aboard cargo ships were stacked together to create a complete stadium. That structure is Stadium 974, the first sports venue in the world built primarily from shipping containers. The number 974 is not random. It represents Qatar's international dialing code and also the total number of containers used to form the structure. Each steel unit is integrated into the main structural framework, serving specific functions such as locker rooms, technical areas, logistical spaces, and spectator service facilities. Instead of constructing permanent concrete volumes, the architects adopted a modular assembly system in which every container functions as an independent unit that can be dismantled. Overall, the stadium is formed around a large steel frame surrounding seating for 40,000 spectators. The open design allows natural sea breezes to ventilate the venue, reducing the need for mechanical cooling in a hot climate. Locating the structure near the seaport also optimized logistics, shortened construction time, and reduced the amount of newly produced building materials required. The defining difference of Stadium 974 lies in its life cycle. From the beginning of construction, the venue was planned to be completely dismantled after fulfilling its purpose. The containers and steel components can be reused, reassembled, or adapted for other functions. Stadium 974, therefore, is not only a stadium, but also a bold experiment for the future of sustainable sports architecture. Al Bayt Stadium. About 35 kilometers north of Doha, in the city of Al Khor, a massive structure rises along the coastal landscape, resembling a desert tent enlarged to an urban scale. This is Al Bayt Stadium, a venue directly inspired by Bayt al-Sha'ar, the traditional tent of Qatar's nomadic communities. The enormous roof covering the entire structure replicates the characteristic black and white fabric of the traditional tent, with Arabic geometric patterns recreated across both the facade and interior spaces. This design required exceptional precision, as the Bayt al-Sha'ar tent is a familiar cultural symbol for local residents. From color and proportion to the way the fabric envelops the inner structure, every element was developed to remain faithful to the traditional model. Beneath this symbolic exterior, however, lies a retractable roof system and advanced cooling technology designed to maintain stable playing conditions in a desert climate. As one of the largest stadiums built for the tournament, Al Bayt has a seating capacity of approximately 60,000 spectators. Yet the project extends far beyond the grandstands. It forms the centerpiece of a development covering roughly 1.5 million square meters, including green parks, an artificial lake, jogging paths, sports facilities, community spaces, and even a camel racing track. A feature closely tied to Gulf cultural traditions. The objective was not only to host a global event, but also to create a long-term destination for the residents of Al Khor. Sustainability and legacy were also placed at the forefront of the design. After the major event, the upper seating tier can be dismantled to reduce capacity, allowing the venue to better match long-term local needs. As a result, Al Bayt avoids becoming an underused monumental relic and instead continues to function as an active part of the community. Henningsvær Stadium. Located on a small rocky island in the Lofoten archipelago of Norway, Henningsvær Stadium is considered one of the most spectacularly situated football pitches in the world. Seen from above, the field appears as a vivid green rectangle set among gray rocky shores and the cold waters of the Norwegian Sea, without large grandstands or tall surrounding barriers. In reality, this is the home ground of the local club Henningsvær Boreal, used primarily for matches and community sporting activities. The pitch has no permanent seating, no monumental roof structures, and was never built for large-scale professional competitions. That simplicity is precisely what makes it unique. Football here is not a commercial spectacle, but a natural part of everyday life in a remote coastal community. The stadium's location creates a distinctive visual experience. On one side rise the steep mountains characteristic of Lofoten, while the open ocean stretches endlessly on the other. When strong sea winds blow, players can clearly hear waves crashing against the rocks just beyond the touchline. During winter, snow covers the pitch and Arctic light transforms the landscape into an almost surreal scene. Henningsvær Stadium is not famous for capacity or modern technology, but for the way it blends into nature. It demonstrates that sometimes a simple football field, surrounded by sea and sky, is enough to turn a match into an unforgettable experience. Whether built in deserts, dense cities, or cold oceans, every stadium reveals the same truth. Sport is only part of the story. The rest lies in how humans design space to amplify emotion, turning a 90-minute match into memories that last for years. Architecture may differ, materials may vary, but when tens of thousands of people rise together in a decisive moment, every structure becomes a machine that creates a shared human experience. And that is the true value of these colossal constructions. If you enjoy stories about engineering, architecture, and iconic projects like these, don't forget to hit like to support Mandarin Tech. And if you'd like us to explore a specific stadium or mega project anywhere in the world, leave your suggestion in the comments below.